Hey YouTube, how y'all been? Evil Engine again. And last night I took a police cruiser with a rather large trailer and went and picked up an engine finally. So right now I'm, well, as you see, constructing a bunch of poles that I have kicking around. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn that grow tent into a kind of a temporary garage, so I can kind of work on my engine while, if it rains or anything, I'll have something to be undercover with. So this is what I'm doing here, and when it was given to me, I wasn't even told how to put it together, so I'm just kind of gonna wing it, and I think what I've got going on is close. After I get it all the poles together, I then got to figure out how to get that monstrosity over the frame. I was going to build it inside the thing, but I got picturing that, and no, that ain't happening. So I got over here, picked up this boat anchor last night. Went and picked up this a couple towns over. Looked kind of funny with a police cruiser and a large trailer on the back of it with a Reese hitch and a 350 on the back of it, but that's what you get. And I know I said I was going to do this almost 3 years ago in one of my first videos, but life happens and just can't get everything done, I guess. Get into other stuff, and things sit around too long, and that's what happens. But I'm going to take this engine, I'm going to strip it and put a rebuild kit in it. I'll get it running. I've got another intake I'll probably put on it. I've got a few 4-barrel carburetors I'll put on it. I've got an intake and carburetor already set up from my old engine. I call the fire breather. I'll probably end up putting that on. I gotta get a torque converter, a fuel pump, and just little things. Well, I'll see if I can get this boat anchor to run. Once it is running, we'll go and finally put something in this thing. It's certainly been sitting a while, but when the old engine blew, it had so much oil underneath of it. This thing sat for 6, almost 7 years, and it's still like it was when I parked it, and absolutely took on zero rust. So I got lucky in that effect. Of course, from sitting, it's been through a couple minor hailstorms. We do get hailstorms here in Maine, here and there, so it's taken a few to the paint. The paint was old when I got it anyway, over 10 years ago, so it was due for a paint job. And you can see the trunk took it hard. None of the windows ever get broke when it hailed. We don't get big hail, we just get it BB size hail, enough to sandblast your paint. And of course, any top end parts or anything, I've got a trunk full of old parts that I took off the other engine, so really not in a shortage of parts. Let's just get my little makeshift garage built. I've got this tarp, got that grow tent, all these poles. I've got some other fiberglass poles from other tents I can use with the tarp and everything if I need, but just to keep the weather off while I'm working on it on my time off. And the people where I'm staying at a campground right now, actually, and the people are good enough to let me do this here and kind of make one site look like a automotive shop, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. my ultimate goal is I'm trying to beat winter, or race winter if you want to call it. I gotta get somewhere warm before winter hits, because I probably ain't gonna survive this next winter like last winter, if it's anything like that. Let's say the last year of my life has been a little nightmarish. So with that, I'm gonna continue building my garage out of my grow tent and tarps, and I'm gonna go get my pizza first. I think I've just ordered some takeaway. And in the next video, I'll have my little garage all set up. And of course, the engine will be inside of that. And hopefully by the end of next week, I'll have a rebuild kit for it and some other parts. I can start stripping it down and see what happens. I still got the old junk truck, and don't mind that it looks like all my personal effects are in the back. That's about the size of that. Got my drums. Got my drums packed in the Camaro. Got engine parts in the trunk of that. And, inside of this right now looks like my life. Alright, YouTube. We'll get back at you real soon. We're probably going to be switching gears for a little while. Doing a little bit of mechanic work and shit like that, like we had started when the channel first begun. We'll try to get into some video games later on. Right now it's just not looking like it. Just ain't gonna be able to do it right now as far as the video games, but we will get back into them. Right now I gotta race winter, get this engine built and try to get somewhere warm. Think of one of the warm states, or something like that. So okay, YouTube, we'll talk to you later. Hope all my subscribers having a good one. Hope you all enjoyed your summer. It's winding down, so everybody's going back to school and doing their thing. So we'll see you in the next video. Over and out.